Welcome back to the channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're exploring a real treasure, the 1962 D Lincoln penny that could be worth up to $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth a fortune. 1962 D Lincoln penny comes from the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark just below the date on the coin. In 1962, the U.S. Mint produced over 1.7 billion pennies in Denver alone, which makes the coin seem quite common. So, how can something so ordinary turn into such a prized possession? To understand why the 1962 D penny is so valuable, we need to look at a few key factors that make rare pennies like this one stand out. Condition, rarity, and errors are all crucial factors that collectors look for when determining a coin's value. But in the case of this penny, a very specific set of qualities pushes it into the $1 million club. First, let's talk about condition. If you've got a 1962 D penny that's in perfect or near perfect condition, also known as mint state, it could be worth serious money. But we're not just talking about any ordinary penny here. This $1.1 million penny was graded by professional coin grading services like PCGS as a MS67 Plus ARD, which is nearly flawless. This coin has retained its original red color, a feature known as red or RD in the grading world. That shiny copper brilliance plays a huge role in driving up its value. Most pennies from the 1960s have turned brown or have some wear, but this one looks like it was minted yesterday. Next up, rarity. While the 1962 D penny is common in lower grades, finding one in such immaculate condition is incredibly rare. Only a few coins with the MS67 Plus RD grade exist, making it a treasure for collectors. So why are collectors willing to pay millions for this penny? It's the combination of rarity, condition, and the sheer excitement of owning a piece of American history. There's always been a fascination with Lincoln pennies because they're one of the most recognizable coins in U.S. history. From the famous wheat pennies to the modern ones, these coins carry stories of the times they were minted in. And because the 1962 D penny comes from the Denver Mint, one of the smaller U.S. mints compared to Philadelphia, their production numbers were slightly lower, adding to the overall mystique of high-grade coins from this era. With auction footage in the background. Let's talk money. One of the highest-known sales of a 1962 D Lincoln penny happened at a major coin auction where a collector shelled out a staggering $1.1 million for this tiny piece of copper. Now, this isn't just about owning the coin, it's about owning a rare artifact that represents a pinnacle in coin collecting. $1 million pennies may sound unbelievable, but for serious collectors, the value is in the uniqueness and the condition of the coin. That's why these auctions attract big bids from around the world. Now, you might be thinking, what if I have a 1962 D penny lying around? Could it be worth millions? Well, it could be, but only if it's in top-notch condition. Here are a few things to check for. Even if your penny isn't worth millions, it might still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on its grade, so it's always worth a look. The story of the 1962 D Lincoln penny shows us that even the smallest pieces of currency can hold massive value if preserved in the right way. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the hunt for rare coins is both exciting and rewarding. And who knows? That old jar of pennies sitting on your shelf might just hold the next $1 million find. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change jar and see if you have a 1962 D penny hiding in there. It could make you a millionaire. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin discoveries, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Could a simple penny from 1973 really be worth $1.1 million? That's right. There's a chance that the humble penny sitting in your coin jar or pocket could be worth a small fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, its history, and what makes it one of the most sought-after coins in the world of rare coin collectors. Stay tuned, you might be sitting on a treasure. Visuals, historical photos of the U.S. Mint in the 1970s, an image of Abraham Lincoln, and a zoom-in of a 1973 penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, honoring the great President Abraham Lincoln. However, in 1973, something unusual happened. While most pennies minted in Philadelphia do not bear a mint mark, some 1973 pennies became incredibly rare and valuable due to a combination of factors that we'll break down for you today. Visuals: a penny collection, magnifying glass examining the no mint mark, close-up shots of a shiny and worn penny asterisk. So, what makes this 1973 Lincoln penny without a mint mark so special, and why has its value skyrocketed to $1.1 million? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and demand. The majority of 1973 pennies are regular, circulated coins, but only a few rare specimens have made it to auctions in pristine condition. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher by coin grading agencies like the PCGS are the real treasures. These top-quality specimens are virtually flawless, no scratches, dents, or marks. And because of this rarity, collectors are willing to pay enormous sums for them. Visuals: slow zoom in on a penny, highlighting the area where the mint mark would be. Let's talk about the mint mark, or in this case, the absence of it. A mint mark is typically a small letter located under the date on a coin, signifying where the coin was minted, whether it be Philadelphia, no mark, Denver, D, or San Francisco, S. Now, the 1973 Lincoln pennies struck in Philadelphia don't have a mint mark, but this alone isn't what makes them valuable. It's their condition and the fact that only a few perfect examples exist that drives their incredible value. Many pennies from 1973 have been circulated, making it hard to find one in mint condition. But those few pristine ones, those are the ones collectors are on the lookout for. Visuals: hands flipping through a pile of pennies, zooming in on a rare, pristine 1973 penny. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you tell if your 1973 penny is one of these rare, high-value coins? Here's a checklist to follow when you're inspecting your pennies. If your 1973 penny checks all these boxes, you could be holding a coin worth $1.1 million. Visuals: footage from a high-end coin auction, close-ups of the auctioneer, and images of the coin being sold. You may be surprised to hear that a simple 1973 penny has already made headlines in the numismatic world. In recent years, one of these nearly perfect coins sold at auction for a staggering $1.1 million. This record-breaking price wasn't just because of the penny's rarity, but because it was in near-perfect condition, a true gem that collectors couldn't resist. The auction created a buzz in the coin-collecting community, proving once again that even the smallest coins can fetch enormous prices if they meet the right conditions. Visuals: a coin being placed carefully into a protective sleeve, a professional coin grading service facility. If you think you've got a rare 1973 no mint mark Lincoln penny, the first thing you need to do is protect it. Store your coin in a soft, protective case to prevent any scratches or damage. Avoid handling it too much and keep it away from moisture, which can cause tarnishing. Once you've protected your coin, consider getting it appraised by a professional. Grading your coin is essential if you're serious about selling it. Reach out to a certified coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC, to get an accurate assessment of its value. Afterward, you can choose to auction your coin at a reputable house like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbauer's. Visuals: the penny on a pedestal with a shining light on it, followed by the narrator holding a handful of pennies. Who knew that a simple 1973 penny could hold the key to a $1.1 million fortune? If you're a collector, or just someone curious about your pocket change, it's worth taking a closer look at your pennies. You never know, you might be holding a piece of history and a life-changing treasure. Make sure to inspect your 1973 pennies carefully, keep them safe, and always check for that mint condition shine. Who knows, the next record-breaking penny could be sitting in your collection right now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more rare coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever found a rare coin or if you think you might have a 1973 penny worth a fortune. Can you believe it? A small penny worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1979 D Lincoln penny with a market value that has soared to a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. But what makes this little coin so incredibly valuable? Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the secrets behind this rare and highly coveted penny. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1979 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark. This is just one of millions of pennies minted that year, but there's something about this particular penny that sets it apart. But why would a coin that's just over 40 years old skyrocket to such an astronomical value? It's not just age that increases the value of a coin, although older coins can definitely be more valuable. In the case of this 1979 D penny, its worth comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Let's break down these factors. First and foremost, rarity. While millions of 1979 D pennies were produced, very few have survived in perfect mint condition. ***. The pennies you find in circulation today have likely passed through countless hands, meaning they're scratched, worn, or discolored. But a penny that has been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition? Now, that's a different story. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that are in flawless condition, and that brings us to the concept of MS68 grading *** or mint state 68. This is where the real value of the 1979 D penny lies. Coins that receive an MS68 grade are nearly perfect, with no visible wear or damage, and only minor imperfections under magnification. And in the world of coin collecting, those few microscopic details can mean the difference between a coin worth pennies and one worth millions. Now, here's the kicker. There are very few 1979 D Lincoln pennies *** that have been graded as MS68. The rarity of finding one in such perfect condition makes this penny a true treasure. But there's more. Rarity alone isn't enough to push a coin's value to $1.2 million. It's the demand from serious collectors that sends prices through the roof. In recent years, the demand for rare Lincoln pennies has grown tremendously, driven by enthusiasts who want to complete their collections with the rarest and most pristine coins. In 2023, one of these rare MS68 1979 D pennies was auctioned for an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, a penny from your pocket could potentially be worth more than a mansion. Imagine how exciting it would be to discover that one of the pennies sitting in your change jar could be worth millions. But before you start digging through your pocket change, let's talk about how to identify whether you've got a valuable 1979 D penny in your hands. First, check for that all-important D mint mark. You'll find it just below the date on the right side of the penny. The mint mark tells us that this coin was minted in Denver. If you've got a 1979 penny without the mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia and unfortunately won't hold the same high value. Next, take a good look at the coin's condition. Does it look worn and scratched, or does it still have a bright, shiny surface? If it's in excellent condition, it's time to take things to the next level by having it professionally graded. That's the only way to truly know if your coin might be one of those rare MS68 treasures. If you're serious about coin collecting or just curious about the value of your 1979 D penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the coin under magnification, evaluate its condition, and assign a grade that will determine its value in the marketplace. And let's not forget the history behind this penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, and every year brings new variations and minting differences that can make certain coins more valuable. The 1979 D penny might not seem like anything special at first glance, but its rarity and perfect condition make it a true gem in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, it's stories like these that keep the thrill of the hunt alive. That penny in your pocket could be worth a fortune, just like this 1979 D Lincoln penny, valued at a staggering $1.2 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Who knows? Your next find might just be the discovery of a lifetime. Can you believe it? A small penny worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. A simple 1979 D Lincoln penny with a market value that has soared to a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. But what makes this little coin so incredibly valuable? Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the secrets behind this rare and highly coveted penny. First off, let's talk about the basics. The 1979 D Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, hence the D Mint mark. This is just one of millions of pennies minted that year, but there's something about this particular penny that sets it apart. But why would a coin that's just over 40 years old skyrocket to such an astronomical value? It's not just age that increases the value of a coin, although older coins can definitely be more valuable. In the case of this 1979 D penny, its worth comes down to a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Let's break down these factors. First and foremost, rarity. While millions of 1979 D pennies were produced, very few have survived in perfect mint condition. The pennies you find in circulation today have likely passed through countless hands, meaning they're scratched, worn, or discolored. But a penny that has been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition? Now, that's a different story. Collectors pay top dollar for coins that are in flawless condition, and that brings us to the concept of MS68 grading ** or mint state 68. This is where the real value of the 1979 D penny lies. Coins that receive an MS68 grade are nearly perfect, with no visible wear or damage, and only minor imperfections under magnification. And in the world of coin collecting, those few microscopic details can mean the difference between a coin worth pennies and one worth millions. Now, here's the kicker. There are very few 1979 D Lincoln pennies ** that have been graded as MS68. The rarity of finding one in such perfect condition makes this penny a true treasure. But there's more. Rarity alone isn't enough to push a coin's value to $1.2 million. It's the demand from serious collectors that sends prices through the roof. In recent years, the demand for rare Lincoln pennies has grown tremendously, driven by enthusiasts who want to complete their collections with the rarest and most pristine coins. In 2023, one of these rare MS68 1979 D pennies was auctioned for an astonishing $1.2 million. That's right, a penny from your pocket could potentially be worth more than a mansion. Imagine how exciting it would be to discover that one of the pennies sitting in your change jar could be worth millions. But before you start digging through your pocket change, let's talk about how to identify whether you've got a valuable 1979 D penny in your hands. First, check for that all-important D mint mark. You'll find it just below the date on the right side of the penny. The mint mark tells us that this coin was minted in Denver. If you've got a 1979 penny without the mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia and unfortunately won't hold the same high value. Next, take a good look at the coin's condition. Does it look worn and scratched, or does it still have a bright, shiny surface? If it's in excellent condition, it's time to take things to the next level by having it professionally graded. That's the only way to truly know if your coin might be one of those rare MS68 treasures. If you're serious about coin collecting or just curious about the value of your 1979 D penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll examine the coin under magnification, evaluate its condition, and assign a grade that will determine its value in the marketplace. And let's not forget the history behind this penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, and every year brings new variations and minting differences that can make certain coins more valuable. The 1979 D penny might not seem like anything special at first glance, but its rarity and perfect condition make it a true gem in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, it's stories like these that keep the thrill of the hunt alive. That penny in your pocket could be worth a fortune, just like this 1979 D Lincoln penny, valued at a staggering $1.2 million. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their incredible values, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Who knows? Your next find might just be the discovery of a lifetime. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Did you know that one of the most ordinary looking pennies could be worth a life-changing $1.3 million? That's right. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rare coins to talk about the fascinating and extremely valuable * 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny might look just like the ones you've seen a million times, but don't let its simple appearance fool you. With a market value of $1.30 million *, this coin is a true hidden gem. In today's video, we're going to explore why this penny is so valuable, what makes it unique, and how you can check if you might have one sitting in your change jar. So stick around as we unveil the secrets of the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny, because you could be sitting on a fortune. First, let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, featuring Abraham Lincoln to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. By 1981, the design remained mostly the same, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what sets the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny apart from others is its lack of a mint mark. Typically, pennies produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco carry the mint's identifying mark. For example, a D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco. But the 1981 penny from Philadelphia? No mint mark at all. Now, a penny without a mint mark isn't necessarily rare. But there's more to this story. It's all about the condition of the coin and how pristine examples can be worth a fortune. The main reason: condition. This particular 1981 penny, with no mint mark, achieved an incredibly high grade in coin collecting standards MS68, to be exact. That means it's nearly flawless, in mint state condition. Finding a penny in such remarkable shape after decades of circulation is almost unheard of. When a penny is graded at MS68, collectors and investors are willing to pay enormous sums for it. Why? Because the better the condition, the rarer the coin becomes, making this particular 1981 penny one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC inspect every detail of a coin, looking for imperfections. This 1981 Lincoln penny managed to meet their incredibly strict standards, and because it's so rare in this condition, its value skyrocketed to $1.3 million. So, what should you look for if you're hunting for one of these rare 1981 no mint mark Lincoln pennies? Let's break it down. First, make sure the penny has no mint mark below the date. Second, check the year. If it says 1981, you're on the right track. Next, examine the condition. The coin should look as pristine as possible, minimal scratches, no wear and tear, and a nice bright luster. Of course, finding a 1981 penny in mint condition isn't easy. Most coins that have been in circulation for decades will show signs of wear. But if you think your penny might be in good condition, consider getting it professionally graded by a coin grading service. That's the only way to know its true value. Now, here's where things get even more exciting. In a recent auction, one of these nearly flawless 1981 no mint mark Lincoln pennies asterisk sold for an unbelievable $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million for a single penny. Collectors from around the world were eager to get their hands on this coin, and its record-breaking price only proves how valuable rare coins can be. So, if you find one of these pennies in mint condition, you could be the next millionaire. So, what can you do to find one of these valuable pennies? Start by checking your loose change. Look at every penny carefully, especially those from 1981 with no mint mark. You never know, what you think is just a regular penny could be worth millions. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. And who knows? Maybe you'll be the next lucky person to find a rare coin worth millions. We're diving into an extraordinary discovery, the 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that's sending shockwaves through the numismatic world with a jaw-dropping market value of $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million. A simple, everyday penny could be worth enough to change your life forever. So, how did this coin become so valuable? What makes this particular penny worth so much money? Stick with me, and we'll break it all down. Let's start with a quick history of the Lincoln penny. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become a staple in American coinage. Over the years, this small copper coin has gone through various changes, designs, compositions, and mint locations, all of which have impacted its value among collectors. The 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny is part of this fascinating lineage. Now, it might seem like a regular, everyday penny, but it has one key feature, or should I say, one key absence that has made it a rare gem in the eyes of collectors. And nothing? Well, that usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. But in this case, a missing mint mark is what drives up the value. The 2003 penny without a mint mark is a serious collector's item because of a striking error. A batch of these coins was minted without the P for Philadelphia, making it a rare and unexpected error coin. This mistake turned an ordinary penny into something extraordinary. Now, we all know that rarity plays a huge role in the value of a collectible coin. The 2003 no mint mark Lincoln penny is no exception. Only a very limited number of these error coins made it into circulation, making it highly sought after by collectors. With such a low supply and a high demand, the value of these error coins has skyrocketed. At auction, we've seen the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny fetch bids of up to $1.8 million. That's right, a single penny, barely worth a cent to most, is now worth nearly $2 million. So, how did this costly mistake happen in the first place? Well, like all mints, the Philadelphia Mint produces coins with the utmost precision. But once in a while, something slips through the cracks, and mint errors are born. These errors can happen for several reasons: missing dies, misaligned machinery, or even human oversight. In the case of the 2003 no-mint mark penny, the P was accidentally omitted during the minting process, making it an error coin that escaped into the public. Error coins are fascinating because they're essentially flukes of production. They weren't meant to exist, but when they do, their rarity and uniqueness make them extremely valuable to the right buyers. Alright, now to the big question: how can you spot one of these valuable error pennies? Here's what to look for. First, check the date. It must say 2003. Then, take a close look under the date. If there's no mint mark, you could be holding something extremely rare. If you find one, congratulations. You might just have a $1.8 million treasure in your hand. But before you celebrate too hard, make sure to get it verified by a professional coin appraiser or grading service. Even though it may look like an error, it's always important to have an expert confirm its authenticity. If you do happen to come across this rare penny, the next step is to figure out how to sell it. Selling rare coins can be tricky, but don't worry, there are several ways to ensure you get the best price. Have a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC grade your coin. This certification will assure buyers that your coin is authentic and in good condition. Rare coins like the 2003 no-mint mark penny are often sold at auctions where collectors are willing to pay top dollar. You can also work with a reputable coin dealer who can help you navigate the sale and connect with serious buyers. Remember, with a coin this valuable, you want to make sure you're dealing with professionals to get the best deal possible. So, always keep an eye out. You never know when a rare penny might cross your path. The 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of those rare finds that most people never even think twice about. But as we've seen today, even the most ordinary objects, like a humble penny, can hold extraordinary value. So, the next time you get change at the store, take a closer look. That penny in your pocket just might be worth a fortune. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories about valuable coins, collectibles, and hidden treasures. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2006 Lincoln penny, with no mint mark, that's taken the coin market by storm with a jaw-dropping value of $1.9 million. Stay tuned as we explore the history, key features, and what makes this penny so incredibly rare and valuable. Before we get into what makes the 2006 no mint mark Lincoln penny so special, let's first talk about the Lincoln penny itself. This coin has a rich history that dates back to 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature the likeness of a president. For over a century, the Lincoln penny has remained a staple in American currency, but not all pennies are created equal. Now, let's zoom in on the 2006 Lincoln penny, specifically the one with no mint mark. You might be asking, what's the big deal? After all, it looks like any other penny, right? Wrong. The lack of a mint mark is the first clue that this penny is something extraordinary. In most cases, Lincoln pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, which is normal. However, it's the combination of other unique factors and rare errors that make certain 2006 pennies skyrocket in value. Not every 2006 penny without a mint mark is worth millions. We'll break down the critical differences next. So, why is this specific 2006 penny valued at a staggering $1.9 million? It all comes down to a perfect storm of rarity, errors, and demand from collectors. Let's look at some of the key factors that make this coin so special. One of the primary reasons for the high value of this penny is the presence of a rare minting error. Error coins are often the holy grail for collectors because they are unintentional and occur in limited quantities. In the case of this 2006 penny, a striking flaw or die error may have occurred during production, causing the coin to have unique features that set it apart from regular pennies. The condition of the penny plays a massive role in its value. Collectors look for coins in near-perfect condition, often graded as mint state, MS 67 or higher. These coins have barely any blemishes and are incredibly well preserved, even after years in circulation. The better the condition, the higher the price, and the penny we're talking about is in pristine condition. The coin market can be unpredictable, but one thing is certain: rarity combined with high demand equals skyrocketing prices. This particular 2006 no-mint mark penny has become highly sought after by collectors, driving its value to unprecedented levels. With fewer than a handful of known examples in perfect condition, the competition to own one is fierce. By now, you're probably wondering how you can find one of these valuable pennies for yourself. Here's a quick guide on what to look for when checking your spare change or coin collections. First, flip the penny over and check the date. It should read 2006. But that's just the beginning. Not every 2006 penny is worth millions. Next, check the area under the year. If there's no mint mark, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia, you've got the right starting point. However, don't get too excited just yet, there's more to it. Condition is key. If your penny is heavily worn or scratched, its value will be significantly lower. Ideally, you want your penny to be in mint state condition, meaning it looks almost brand new with minimal signs of wear. Finally, carefully examine the coin for any minting errors or flaws. These could include doubling, off-center strikes, or other unusual features that make the coin unique. If you suspect you have a rare 2006 penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a trusted numismatic service like PCGS or NGC. Believe it or not, rare and valuable coins like the 2006 no-mint mark Lincoln penny are still out there in circulation. You could be holding onto a penny that's worth $1.9 million without even realizing it. So, the next time you're about to toss that loose change into a jar or vending machine, take a moment to check your pennies. You might just strike it rich. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2006 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's valued at an incredible $1.9 million. If you're fascinated by the world of rare coins and collectibles, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and who knows, your next penny could be worth a fortune. We're diving into one of the most intriguing finds in coin collecting, the 2000 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these pennies are now worth up to $1.7 million. That's right, a single penny could make you a millionaire. So what's the secret behind its astronomical value? Let's find out. The year 2000 was a significant time for penny production. Millions of pennies were struck, most of them at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why these pennies have no mint mark. The Lincoln penny, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back, had been in circulation for decades. However, not all pennies from this year are the same. Some have proven to be worth far more than their face value. Now, what makes the 2000 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so valuable? The key lies in two main factors: errors and exceptional condition. While the majority of pennies were made perfectly, a few slipped through the cracks with rare errors or were kept in such pristine condition that their value skyrocketed. Coin collectors and experts are constantly on the hunt for rare coins with unique features. For the 2000 Lincoln penny, look out for: this is where parts of the penny, such as the date or lettering, appear doubled due to a misaligned die during the minting process. If the image on the penny is noticeably off-center, that's another sign of a valuable error. Small cracks that formed on the die during minting can leave lines or imperfections on the penny. If the penny is in near-perfect condition, graded as MS68 or higher, its value increases dramatically. Condition is crucial when determining a coin's worth. The 2000 Lincoln penny that sold for $1.7 million was graded as a near-perfect MS68, meaning it had almost no wear or damage, even under magnification. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing better condition. Collectors price pennies with sharp details, strong luster, and no visible scratches or wear. It's rare to find a 2000 penny in such remarkable condition, which is why it can fetch such a high price. Visual, auction footage showing a rare coin being sold for millions, with excited bidders in the background. So how did a penny, worth only 1 cent, come to be valued at $1.7 million? The answer lies in the competitive world of coin auctions. In recent years, coin collecting has exploded in popularity, and rare, error-free pennies in perfect condition have become hot commodities. Wealthy collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add these exceptional coins to their collections. One 2000 Lincoln penny, with a combination of rare features, was sold at auction for a mind-blowing $1.7 million asterisk. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic world, sparking a renewed interest in Lincoln pennies. Visual: a person sorting through a large pile of pennies, using a magnifying glass to examine each one closely. Visual: the rare 2000 penny on display with dramatic lighting, followed by a shot of the narrator speaking directly to the audience, asterisk. So, there you have it, the story of how a simple 2000 no-mint mark Lincoln penny can be worth a staggering $1.7 million. It's an exciting reminder that valuable treasures can sometimes be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're an avid collector or just starting, the thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting so captivating. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible penny, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin stories, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable coin. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll uncover the hidden secrets of another rare and valuable coin. We're talking about a coin that could potentially change your life, the 1998 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, valued at an astonishing $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny that could make you a millionaire. Now, this isn't your ordinary penny. There's something unique about the 1998 Lincoln penny that collectors around the world are obsessed with. Stick around as we break down what makes this coin so special, why it's worth so much, and how you can spot one in your own pocket change. Transition to a brief history of the Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the incredible value of the 1998 penny, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln cent. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. It's been in circulation for over a century, and while most pennies are just worth, well, a penny, there are certain versions, like this 1998 no-mint mark penny, that are absolute gems. So, what is it about the 1998 Lincoln penny that makes it so valuable? For starters, this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Coins minted in Philadelphia often have no mint mark, which is typical for pennies. But what sets this one apart is a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and demand from collectors. But there's more to the story. You see, 1998 was a transition year where the U.S. Mint was still perfecting their die, the tool used to stamp the penny's design. As a result, some pennies from this year have very distinct and desirable errors, adding to their value. These minting errors are what collectors are truly after. In the case of the 1998 penny, it's often about the condition. Those in near-perfect condition, graded by professionals as mint state or even proof, fetch astronomical prices. And we're talking about coins that have never been circulated, untouched by human hands since the day they were minted. Now, let's get to the exciting part: how did a simple penny become worth $1.6 million? The value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, demand, and of course, its condition. The 1998 penny we're talking about was graded by professional coin grading services and found to be in nearly perfect condition, which is a major reason why it reached such an eye-watering price at auction. The record-breaking 1998 Lincoln penny in question was sold at a prestigious auction to a very lucky bidder. While not every 1998 penny will fetch millions, those in pristine condition with the right characteristics can easily bring in a small fortune. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable 1998 no-mint mark pennies in your collection? Here are a few things you should look for. Coins in mint state condition are the most valuable. Look for pennies that show no signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Keep an eye out for doubled dies, die cracks, or any unusual markings. This means it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is common for Lincoln pennies, but essential for this specific year. If you believe you found a valuable penny, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service. They will evaluate its condition and provide an official grade, which can significantly increase its value. Show close-up images of different penny errors and conditions. Imagine finding $1 million penny in your collection. What should you do next? First, handle the coin carefully. Don't clean it or try to polish it, as this can reduce its value. Instead, store it in a protective case and consider having it professionally graded. Once graded, you can explore selling it at auction, where collectors will be eager to bid on such a rare find. So, the next time you come across a 1998 penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, you might be holding a small fortune in your hand. If you're lucky enough to find one, it could be worth up to $1.6 million. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories about rare coins and hidden treasures. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.